हेलो एंड वेलकम बैक टू माय चैनल। आज हम बात करने वाले हैं पिरामिड पैटर्न की। अब पिरामिड पैटर्न में भी हम ये दोनों पैटर्न को देखेंगे, पिरामिड नंबर पैटर्न और पिरामिड स्टार पैटर्न। सो दोनों में एक चीज़ बहुत ही कॉमन है। फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल ये दोनों पिरामिड पैटर्न है और सेकंड हम इसका प्रोग्राम भी करने वाले हैं। अब इससे पहले वाला जो आपने वीडियो देखा था वो एक राइट एंगल ट्रायंगल पैटर्न था। उससे आपको ये आइडिया हो गया होगा कि कैसे हम पैटर्न्स वाले प्रोग्राम को करते हैं। अब इसमें एक चीज यूनिक है, यहाँ पे हमें स्पेस को भी ध्यान में रखना है। जैसे हम यहाँ पे शुरू कर रहे हैं प्रोग्राम, तो आप देख सकते हैं कि पहला वाला जो स्टार है वो बहुत सारा स्पेस के बाद है, फिर नेक्स्ट वाला जो स्टार है वो उससे कम स्पेस के बाद है। सेम हियर करते करते जो आपका लास्ट वाला स्टार है उसके आगे कोई स्पेस है ही नहीं। तो आपको ये स्पेस कैलकुलेट करना बहुत इम्पॉर्टेंट होता है एक पिरामिड पैटर्न में। बाकी आपका सारा सेम रहता है, आपको सिर्फ वो नंबर प्रिंट करना है और कितना रोज देखना है वो सेम रह गया। बस हमें एक चीज एडिशनल करनी है, वो है आपका पिरामिड पैटर्न के लिए स्पेस। सो हमारा अब यहाँ पे 3 लूप की जरूरत पड़ेगी। एक नंबर ऑफ लाइंस के लिए, एक होगा आपका स्पेस के लिए और तीसरा होगा आपका प्रिंटिंग के लिए, हम क्या प्रिंट कर रहे हैं। सो लेट अस स्टार्ट आवर प्रोग्राम बाय क्रिएटिंग अ न्यू क्लास. द क्लास नेम इज लेट्स गिव pyramid pattern. Control A and delete. Class name is pattern. Let me write the main function. Okay, we will ask the input from the user saying how many number of lines he or she requires. The user requires how many number of lines for the pyramid. So let us do that. We will be using the scanner class here. And the message, we are going to give a user a message saying what is the number of line. Enter the number of lines. We need to import the packet scanner. Okay, we have imported it. We need to take this input, so integer, I'm taking it into n variable, equals to in dot next integer, okay, we have taken the input from the user. So let me start writing the pattern for the pyramid. So that is loop for creating pattern. Okay, so as we have understood, we require 3 loops. So let me start with the first loop, that is integer I. It is calculating from 1. This will keep the track of the number of lines 1, and I is less than equal to n. I plus plus. So this loop is going to keep the track of the number of lines. So inside the number of lines, as the line continues, we need to change the, or we need to increase or decrease our space. So one loop is required for calculating the space. So for loop, so I am taking here k variable. K equals to I, means from right from our beginning it will start. So k is less than equal to n minus 1. Since, say supposing if I is 1, so how many lines are required? Say the number of lines are 5, so I need 4 space. So that's why k is less than equal to n minus 1 and k plus plus. So accordingly, what it is going to do is it will print our space. So system dot out dot print. We will not write print ln because we don't want to change the line. We want spaces to be in the very same line. Say I need 4 space, then I need 4 space in that very same line, not in different lines. So I am not going to give print ln. So I have given a space. So once the space are given, I need another loop to print the data variable, whatever data is there inside it, we need to print it. So we will not be going outside of the line variable. So this is for space. Let me write it over here. This is for the space. Now I am not going out of this line. Inside this line itself I need to print the data. So here again another loop, that is for integer j. It will begin from 1 and j will be less than equal to I. Since according to the number of lines we are printing the elements, and j plus plus. So here again I am just copying this one. So here what we are going to print is, we are going to print a star. So I am keeping this space also so that it will make a beautiful pattern. After that I need to change the line. So let me do this again. Here print ln. Since we need to change the line, we don't need the same line. And we don't need to print anything for changing line. Okay, this is my loop. It's ready. Let's compile it. Let's see the pattern. So how many numbers of lines? It's asking me. That's a 7. So it's giving me a pattern of 7, a pyramid pattern. So let's run it once again. This time with some other numbers. Okay, let's say, let me give 10. So a pattern of 10. So the same pyramid number, now pyramid pattern, but here we'll be including the numbers, not this one. We have done pattern, but here I'll be including the number pattern, pyramid number pattern. Okay. So here also, like we have done previously, exactly the same. Okay, this is the terminal window. Let me close this. Exactly the same, only what we are printing that will be different. This loop is for printing, and what we are going to print it out, that will be different. We are printing numbers, so this time let me give one space. Here we'll print the numbers. So we can print simply J over here. So let's compile and run it. Okay, let me give 9. So this is my pattern for pyramid pattern for 9. And this is number pattern. So we have done both star pattern and number pattern. I hope this video makes it clear how to design a pyramid pattern, and with the help of different loops you can design any type of pattern. So I hope your concepts are clear. If you like this video, please hit the like button, share and subscribe to my channel. See you in the next video.